Hi, my name's Leah and welcome to Science Short Shorts, the show where I attempt to answer your science questions. So Nigel wants to know why the sun is a sphere. So the sun is a huge ball of superheated gas, which is also called a plasma, and on the surface of the sun, that plasma is 5,000 degrees centigrade. And in the center of the sun, that plasma is 15 million degrees centigrade, which means the plasma is super hot and moving super fast. Imagine you're holding a box of floating ping pong balls. When it's cold, those balls are moving really slowly and they're barely hitting the sides of the box at all. But if those balls were really fast and they were moving really fast, they'd hit the side of the box a lot. And that creates something called internal pressure, which is where the inside of the sun is pushing really hard on the outside of the sun. Now, to combat this, the sun is also really massive. And here that means really heavy as opposed to really big. And that means that there's a big gravitational pull pulling all the outside parts inwards. These two forces, internal pressure and gravity, basically balance each other out and create a nice, almost perfectly round sun. If the sun didn't have any gravity, the internal pressure would push all the bits of the sun away. And if the sun didn't have internal pressure, gravity would just collapse the sun immediately. And it's actually the reason that most stars are round. Other things can also affect the roundness of a star. They can rotate like Earth does, and that tends to make them less round and more sort of squished, sort of fat in the middle. And the plasma can also flow around like a liquid and sort of change how bits of the star look. Now, further out in space, you can find some really weirdly shaped stars. If there's a massive planet nearby, and we're talking more massive than Jupiter and even closer to the sun, that planet can start to sort of stretch the star towards it. And some stars are in a binary system, and that means there's two stars orbiting each other. And when they get really, really close, they start to sort of share plasmas, and you end up with two stars that kind of look like one star that looks like a peanut, which is awesome. And if one of those stars in a binary system is really, really massive, it just starts to pull all of the plasma off of its partner star, and you end up with two stars that look like one star that looks like a funnel. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, click like below and subscribe to the channel via the orb. If you have science questions of your own, head over to the Leah Loves Science Facebook and Instagram pages or leave them in the comments below and we will try and get to them. If you want to see more videos like this, we have the Science Short Shorts playlist right here and you can click through and see all the videos we've done. Bye!